Hey guys, we are back for match 3 with Cursed Amulet. I'm a little on a time crunch at the moment, so I'm going to go ahead and just jump straight into it. If you're interested in any extra details about the deck, just see match 1, where you'll find all the information that you're looking for. Alright, we are good to go. We will be on the play. Ah, they're playing a Lurrus deck. Quite interesting. This hand seems great. Yep, this is definitely a keep. Turn 1 Scout, turn 2 Explore. We're just playing out all of our lands literally as fast as possible. Hopefully we can draw at least one more. What would still be playing Lurrus? Could be Burn, perhaps? Maybe Hardened Scales? I know that they benefited a lot from Lurrus. Oh, looks like Burn. Alright. Well, I'm glad that we have Explorers to keep this ball rolling. And Dryad is not shabby whatsoever either. There's Garruk. The man is back in town. If they play a creature here, I am 100% gonna Garruk that guy right away. Interesting. So now we have the choice of trying to explore to dig for a land, putting a Dryad into play so our Titan can immediately get Valcut triggers, or playing Garruk. I am not sure what the best play is here. We've already got Titan lined up, so trying to get a Garruk into play and flip it to be able to search for Titan is not going to be relevant. I think it's just going to be to play Dryad. But then we're not actually going to be able to Titan this upcoming turn. Otherwise, if we explore and we do find a land, that's pretty good for us. I don't know, though. We might end up doing nothing if we explore, don't find a land, and are not able to play Dryad, and the next turn we don't find a land again. Then we're, jamming Garruk anyways? Like, I think playing Garruk is going to be the highest upside here, weirdly enough. Just getting a 4-mana 2/2 here. But, it's alright. If they want to bolt Garruk, then it's a 2-for-1, so... And this upcoming turn, if we draw land, we can slam Titan. If we don't, we can explore into Dryad, potentially, or... We'll see how exactly that all falls out. If we draw a bounce land, we can float 3, play Dryad, we can float 3, play a bounce land, pick up a forest, play Dryad, play the forest, and explore. Oh, the Seal fired away our 2/2. Okay, that makes sense. And they're playing black. That's quite interesting. While they're busy Seal of firing away Garruk tokens, I am busy getting my... Oh, they flipped our Garruk. That's such a weird interaction. That's so interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say, while they're busy Seal of firing away my Garruk, we're just over here lining up to cast a Titan, so no big deal. No big deal. And there's our untap land. Well, we're doing it. We're definitely getting Bajuka Bog here. Alright, let's go to the next game. That felt pretty good. Garruk gained us 5 life there and was about to make us a little Death Touch token as well, so... Not looking too bad, not looking too bad. Do we want Reclamation Sage? I'm thinking probably not. We most likely want Explosives. They've got to have 1-drop Prowess creatures for sure. Don't know about Beast Withins. Dismembers, maybe? I'm gonna say at least 2 Dismembers for now. We don't want Scouts. can lose one Summoner's Pact. Explore is a little bit slow. Is that all? Make it any other changes? Ghost Quarter is not particularly good. It's an untapped source, but also an extra land. I think we can cut it. What would we want instead? Do we actually want like a scout or an explorer or a Rex Sage, perhaps? Rex Sage kills potential blood moons and potentially trades with a creature, or at least chump block. This is not the worst. I don't know though. I'm not in love with it. Maybe we actually do just want the Ghost Quarter. I thought I had another Dismember here somewhere. Ah, yes, there are some more cards over here. I could have a third Dismember, which I don't hate, although Dismember costing us so much life is not going to be great for us in the long run. I think I'd rather just have the untapped stores. Let's run it back. Huh. Well, we've got Chump Blocker, we've got all the lands we could need, and we've got a Dismember for something later on in the game. We need to top deck threats, but we do have threats, and we also can use the Grazer as a body to sacrifice to a Garruk potentially, so... we're on the draw as well. I think it's fine. Little loose, but we'll see how it goes. T-West is not terrible, actually. So let's play our Forest. Play our Grazer. We could get Vesuva into play copying the Forest to play around a Blood Moon or something, but there's no way they're playing like Pillage and Blood Moon, and so I don't think this Forest is going to be exposed at all. Instead, let's go ahead and get this Breeding Pool into play. I think is going to be the best, because we still have an untapped source in the Sunhome as well, so... I'm a little surprised they did nothing on turn 1. No Seal of Fire, no Baubles, no 1-drop Prowess creature, just actual nothing. Bolt us. Okay. Light of the Stage. Okay. Dryad is pretty good here. We'll get that guy into play for sure. And then... I guess just Vesuva, perhaps? I don't even know. Because what do we Vesuva? Vesuva puts us closer to being able to get Fielded at online, so I guess that this is going to be the best play. Yeah, we'll pass it back. I guess we could have potentially paid the 2 life there to hold up Dismember, but that's paying 6 life in total to get rid of a creature if that's our line. I might have been relevant though, because like if they bolt our Dryad here, then all they need is a Lava Dart to kill it, and that can happen at any time, not just this turn. Or they could, tap out and make it totally fine. Interesting. So we could actually Talari West for a Valakut here, and go Valakut Growth Chamber, and shoot down one of their creatures. I don't hate that. In fact, I like it, so that's what I'm going to go for. Is this better than just setting up for a Titan, though? Because we could get a Summoner's Pact instead. It kind of plays into like a discard spell, though. I kind of get the idea that just having repeatable lightning bolts every turn is going to be good enough, though. And we can still top deck one of our myriad threats, so I think this is going to be fine to go get Valakut here. Definitely want to stack the bounce trigger first, and we'll kill the Soul Scar, I guess. Healed. And we'll definitely pick up our bounce land here. I mean, we could pick up the Vesuva. I don't hate that either. Vesuva is better if we happen to top deck another... no reason to attack. Vesuva's better if we happen to top deck another bounce land. We still have Dismember up as well, so... Yep. And we have a second Dryad ready to go if they happen to kill this one, so... That's why I'm not really worried about going for the Valakut line here. I wish you could yield the cards. You can only yield to, like, abilities and stuff. So, like, for example, I can yield to him activating Mishra's Bauble, but I can't yield to him casting Mishra's Bauble, because I'm never going to do anything in response to a Mishra's Bauble, but... Okay. I should be yielding to the Prowess triggers as well, actually. I think we want to go ahead and dismember this, because we're already taking 4 damage anyways. Don't want to give him the option to take the Dismember if he feels that that is the better choice. Might as well force him to take the extra Dryad. Because there is a world where it's better for him to take this Dismember in the first place. I mean, this also costed us 4 life. But like I said, we were going to be taking 4 damage from that Abbot anyways. Explosives is interesting. I guess we're just playing Vesuva as a Growth Chamber twice, and then slamming in for some damage. This is the secret mode that Amulet has to its availability, where you don't even need to Titan, you just Dryad and Valakut people out of the game. It doesn't happen often. The first time I ever executed this plan as opposed to the Primeval Titan plan was against Eldrazi-tron, interestingly enough. Do I want to play out this Explosives? And if so, on what number? They're not going to have the time to be able to get their Lurrus into their hand. So I don't think I want to play it on 3. It probably is best to play it on 1. They could have another Abbot, perhaps, but I think they play more 1s, like Soulscar Mage and Monastery Swiftspear. I'm going to go ahead and get this Explosives on 1, I think. Although this also kills our Grazer, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah. And we'll pass it back. I think we actually have lethal next turn, right? We play Growth Chamber, and then we play another Valakut, and that's going to be 3 total triggers. Yeah, sure. I don't know if they were doing that just to joke around, or if they actually did not realize that the last card... Oh! The last card in my hand was a Vesuva. Well, our Valakut plan is offline. Well, that kind of sucks. In that case, we're playing Cavern on Giant. And I guess Vesuva can come into play too. We'll copy their Blood Crypt again. This has become a very interesting game. I didn't really expect them to have effects like Molten Rain, to be honest. Unearth and Abbot, yeah? And they just get to keep the Abbot in play, too. Okay, there's a Soulscar Mage. Alright, well, we need a Titan. We need a Titan fast. A Garruk would also let us kill the Abbot, so that would be fine, too. Molten Rain. Okay. I'm actually not super worried about that. Oh, they're killing our Sunhome. Oh, I didn't even realize that I could double strike. Oh well. Because I now just realized that our Dryad lets us pay the red and white. This Dismember is not bad at all. Kill the Abbot and then have Engineer Explosives for the Soulscar. I'm fine with that. We'll go ahead and attack, because I don't think they're going to block. Or they chump with the Soulscar. That makes sense to me as well. And we'll pass it back, I guess. We can get full value off of our Dryad here and not have to pay any life with this Dismember. This bobble is fine. Once it gets up to 3 health, I'm going to go ahead and fire off this Dismember. So, I mean, they have 0 cards in hand, so I've got a Lurrus in hand. Do I want to save the Dismember for the Lurrus, though? I could see that with them on 0 cards, although they're about to draw a card from their bobble. They don't attack. I guess they're on the chump block plan. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get some lands into play now, while we know for a fact our Dryad is still alive. We'll just pick up a forest and replay it. And we'll swing. Now, if they have a bolt, and they go for the bolt plus block plan, thinking it'll kill our Dryad, I mean, this is fine. If it just eats up their Abbot, I'm cool with that. They are going to be able to get it back for a turn with their Lurrus, but then they'll probably be priced into chump blocking again, so. Here's Lurrus. That's fine. Here's Abbot, most likely. That's also fine. Light up the stage. It's an unfortunate one. It's got very weird very quick. I still think we're in a good position, though. I'm not going to auto-yield. No reason to do that. I meant to go ahead and cast this Dismember. Oh well. Amulet's not doing a whole lot. Well, we are definitely going to Dismember this Lurrus. I'm going to attack with a Dryad, and maybe they double block. Or maybe they block with the Abbot, thinking they can just rebuy it again this upcoming turn. And they cannot. And this can be a black, I suppose. And we'll hold the Amulet in hand in case they have, like, a Volgun's Command or something, I guess. That way we can have something to discard. They are getting quite a bit flooded here. I'm not gonna lie. This is a very unspectacular way to win, but... And if I had noticed the Sun Home, they already would have been dead by now. Weird. Alright, but, I mean, I'll take it. So yeah, that was match 3. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know if Garruk Relentless is trash or treasure. I kind of think he's both. He definitely did some good work in Game 1. Although, I think there were many lines that we could have taken to get the same end result. But, I mean, that was pretty nice. But yeah. I'm going to cut this video here. This is Red Pay Finis. Signing off.